Hello there. In this episode, we're going to be covering what I think is the ultimate pre-workout. This pre-workout has 7 different ingredients, 3 of which are performance-based, 3 of which are mental-based, and 1 is a stimulant. So on to the performance-based ingredients. The first one is Agmatine Sulfate. You're going to want 1 gram. Next up, 7.85 grams of Citrulline Malate. Then we're going to want 10 grams of branch-chain amino acids. Also, when you buy your BCAAs, make sure it's a flavoured version. This will essentially give your pre-workout the flavour. So those are the performance parts. Now on to the stim part, which is caffeine. Per serving, I like 0.15 gram, i.e. 150 milligrams of caffeine. So that's why the citrulline malate is 7.85 grams. So together with the caffeine, they make a total of 8 grams. On to the ingredients that affect your mind. We have acetyl L-Carnitine, also known as Alcar. We have L-Tyrosine. And we have taurine. Taurine, you're going to want just 1 gram of this, and Alcar and L-Tyrosine, 2 grams each. So, in total, per serving, it's going to be 24 grams. The best way to do this is to use a digital scale. So you put your bottle on the scale, press reset, and then add the mixed powder until you reach 24 grams. Now, of course, the numbers I just threw at you were for 1 serving. So if you were going to make your own pre-workout in bulk, you'd take those numbers and give them a multiple. Let's say you want 10 servings, so you times everything I just said by 10, add them into a big container, shake it about, and then use that container to give you your new pre-workout. As another sort of side note, one of the ingredients, I believe it's citrulline malate, or it could be acetyl L-Carnitine, but one of those two stick together, they clump together, and so even though you shake your new pre-workout as much as you want, those bits clump together. What you may have to do is refilter your pre-workout through a sieve, take all those clumps together, give them a good mashing, and then throw them back in, and then give your pre-workout another shake in order to get the correct quantities. So let's talk about what each product does. Agmatine Sulfate is what we use for the pump. It's basically a form of arginine, and which in itself causes vasodilation. And Agmatine basically takes this 1 step further. It's been, in practice, shown to be more effective at doing that, and therefore causing bigger pumps. Citrulline malate can delay the onset of lactic acid. Caffeine, of course, is a stimulant. It gets everything fired up in your central nervous system. Alcar, taurine, and L-Tyrosine make you mentally alert and zoned in. Also, I found that combination makes you think fast. It's quite hard to explain, but you essentially jump from one thought to another, and at the same time you're zoned in. And lastly, we have the branch-chain amino acids. BCAAs are essentially what are in proteins. There's plenty of them in whey. This is just a pure version of that. And taking that as a pre or an intra-workout ingredient is, well, it's very good for your muscles. What we use it here for in the pre-workout is the flavor aspect. So your pre-workout with all these exotic ingredients is going to taste a bit wayward. So when you add the BCAAs, you not only add the things that'll help you build muscle straight away, but it actually gives it a good flavor, or at least an acceptable flavor. I prefer the BCAA of cherry flavor. And that concludes the video of my idea of the ultimate pre-workout. Should you have any ideas yourself, any suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section below.